Dude, weather is weird, man. So this morning, woke up for work, 6 o'clock, looked outside, dark, obviously, looked at the weather. I'm like, I think it was like high 30s, low 40s, which is what it usually is around here. I live in Massachusetts. It's early March, so that's what the weather is. And then as the morning kept going on, I went outside and it was just cloudy and gloomy. It looked like it was just gonna rain all day. And I'm like, this sucks. 9 a.m. on the dot. Sky opens up, blue skies. It's like 11 o'clock. It's starting to get actually warm. I'm like, oh man, dude, this is nice. I've been spoiled right now. This is beautiful. I can't wait to get out of work. I'm going to enjoy myself, go for a nice walk, go do stuff outside, enjoy the day because it's so beautiful out. The second I get out of work, it's like God was like, nah, you can't enjoy yourself right now. Let me close these clouds real quick. Clouds came back. Crappy outside, not raining, at least that was good, so I was able to still go get my walk in, but you know, it was just stuff that wasn't like warm outside, you know. Also, I hope I fixed the audio for this video because this is my third time recording this because the audio was delayed in the last video. Tried to fix it, didn't work. Recorded the whole thing, was still delayed. Recorded it again, thought I fixed the delay, didn't fix the delay. This is my last time trying to fix the delay, so if I get to record this for a fourth time, it just ain't happening. Also, when this is coming out, it's actually my girlfriend's birthday, so if you're watching this, babe, happy birthday, I love you. So the whole story today was talking about the nice weather and everything and how much I miss summer. And I'll end up talking about my vacation last summer. After I took a few vacations last summer, the one I was talking about was to Myrtle Beach. I went to Myrtle Beach twice last summer. I went once with my family and then once with my buddy, his girlfriend, and my girlfriend. And now the whole idea for that trip was he got a graduation gift from his grandparents who had a timeshare down in Myrtle Beach. So we went down there for free. Well, we had to pay for the flights, but our stay was free. No shot. Dude, how many hit markers do I have to get today? I'm not going to go over the whole trip because there's just like one part I want to talk about, and it was right at the end. So my girlfriend and I, we went for a couple days, and my buddy and his girlfriend stayed for the entire time. They stayed for a week, we stood for 4 days. Dude, I can't believe that guy was about to rocket jump. I'm not gonna leave this lobby. It's just people can't with ACRs and using rocket launchers. I can't. So that being said, because we were only staying at different times, I needed my buddy to drop us off at the airport on like a Tuesday night, whatever night we're flying out. However, we get to the airport, blah blah blah, and we're waiting. It's taking us so long to board, and we're like, why aren't we boarding yet? Like, is the flight supposed to leave? And then they come over the intercom, and sure enough, flight's gonna be delayed, and blah blah blah. So apparently we had a layover, I think, and our layover where we were going to, I don't know if it was Atlanta or something, I can't remember where we were getting a layover in. Was apparently it was like torrential downpour there, and there was no way they were gonna get a plane in or out of that airport, so they just end up canceling our flight and postponing it to the next day. So I had to call my buddy to come pick us up at the airport and like, hey, do you mind like taking care of us for one more night? Because they were, like I said, they were staying there for a few more days anyways. And he was like, yeah, of course, you know, just like come by, like he'll come pick us up and everything and yada yada yada. So yeah, he ended up coming by, picking us up, and I'm like, you mind bringing us tomorrow morning back to the airport? He's like, yeah. He's like, right now me and him and his girlfriend were going to go out for dinner because they already had plans because they thought we weren't going to be home. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool, like no worries, we'll just hang out at the house because we had an early flight the next morning. Dude, what is up with all these people laying on the ground? Like, what are we doing? You're using gold ACRs, it's the same thing every lobby. Like, do I just have to hard scope every time I go into a freaking building? And we go back to the hotel, and I'm like, let me give you guys a ride to dinner and everything. It's right down the road, so I'm like, I'll give you guys a ride, and then when you need me, just give me a call, and I'll come pick you up. So while they're over there getting dinner at the bar and hanging out and everything, getting drinks, I told my girlfriend, like, hey, there's a pizza place down the road, because I've been to Myrtle Beach a few times at this point. Like, I think I've been there like 5 or 6 times by last year or something like that. Like, I've been there a lot, is what I'm saying. And I'm like, there's a pizza place down the road. Like, why don't we go get some pizza? You know, I'll buy one for us, and I'll buy one for my buddy and his girlfriend for letting us stay with them and, you know, bringing us back home and back to the airport the next morning. Like, I'll buy a pizza just for them. And so we go get our dinner, we get back to the hotel, and like the second I got back to the hotel, I get a call, and it's my buddy calling me. He's like, hey, you mind picking us up in that, blah blah blah, like we did our thing, like we're ready to go. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll get ready right now, we'll go pick him up. And when I'm going to go pick him up, and I just had a feeling like there was gonna be like some funny story he was gonna tell me from the bar. Because it's like Myrtle Beach on like a Tuesday night at a bar. Like, there's got to be something going on. Like, this guy's going to come back with like some stupid story. I can already tell. And sure, oh, buddy, I forgot about grandma sweaters. I forgot about that, bro. Oh, it's so annoying. Honestly, if you don't know what grandma sweaters are, it's ballistic vests. It's basically what it was called back in Modern Warfare 3 and everything. Now, why they were called grandma sweaters? Because you could take a whole extra freaking sniper round to the chest and not die. That's why they're called grandma sweaters. I know I mentioned this in the last video, but like, it's a full team of 20th Prestigers. I have one on my team. I like how is this fair? I don't understand. Like, just do something, please, please, for the love of God, make the teams even. And my buddy and his girlfriend get in the car, and we're like, I'm like, all right, so how was it, dude? He's like, dude, you won't believe this story. I'm like, I knew it. I knew this guy was gonna have a story to tell. He was telling me that they met this rich guy. And I'm like, what do you mean rich guy? He's like, he was a big guy. Now, keep in mind, this was back in August of last year, which was like 6 months ago or so. So my memory on it's a little iffy. He said it was this big ginger guy or something like that, and he was telling that him and his girlfriend, like, oh, I'm like really rich, I got like money. I don't know if it was bragging or if that's exactly how it came out or something like that. But yeah, I guess they met this like really, really rich guy, and my buddy's like, yeah, BS, it's freaking like, why would I believe you? Like, give me proof. My buddy's like, dude, you got like Facebook or Instagram or something? He's like, no, I don't have that, I don't have that. So it's already like kind of like an iffy story, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have proof that you're rich, even though you're bragging that you're rich. I'm not saying pull out your bank account, but like, show me some photos. So that's actually exactly what this guy did. He went to my buddy, I guess he went on his phone or something. He had pictures of him on his, what he claimed was his boat, his house, this and that. He had pictures with famous people or something like that, I think. So at the very least, he had connections, you know? That doesn't prove he had money, but he has connection. And he goes and he tells my buddy at the bar, he's like, do you guys want to go to Cabo or the Caribbean with some random place, like some random obscure place, like in a few weeks? Like, he was saying like, yeah, no, I'll pay for everything. Like, you and your girl come down, I'll take care of you guys, the Cabo, wherever you guys were going. And my buddy's like, I appreciate that, blah, blah, blah. And I guess that rich guy, we'll call this rich guy Al. And I guess Al was going to give my buddy his number. He's like, hey, if you ever change your mind, if you actually do want to go on a trip sometime, like, let me know. Like, all expenses paid, blah, 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 blah. Is this dude hitting on you? Like, what is going on? Like, did he not see your girlfriend with you? He's like, no, he wasn't hitting on me. He seemed like a straight guy. He seemed like he was just, like, offering to take us on a trip. Like, you don't just get offered to be taken on a trip. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't happen. Especially not in a random bar. Dude, I don't know why every server I get in today is just so laggy. I don't know if it's because I'm recording or what, but, like, please fix this. I can't play like this. At the end of the day, he was just like, yeah, no, it's all like all included. Like, just let me know and I'll make a plan out of it. So I guess at the end of the conversation, my buddy was just like, hey, just like, if you don't mind me asking, like, how did you get this money? Like, are you like a business owner? Are you into stocks? Do you do this? And he's like, yeah, I'm into stocks. So I guess he's like a day trader and stuff like that. And I mean, I like looking into stocks and stuff like that. I'm not a day trader by any means. I do have a lot of money in stocks, but I'm not a day trader or anything. For me, day trading is kind of like gambling. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of risky. I like more guaranteed stuff. I like risky. I'm younger, so I should like more risky stuff like that, but I also like guaranteed money. Like, I'm not trying to make money right now. I'm trying to make money in the long haul. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna leave this lobby because this lobby is just so slow and boring and people are using ACRs and camping, so I'm not staying in that lobby. Ooh, I haven't played Hard Hat yet. I'm so excited. And the game's over. Yeah, I guess this guy's like big shtick was that like he was really good at like selling stocks or day trading, something like that. My buddy's like, well, if you made all this money, you got any tips for making money in the future, like on like a stock that he really likes, that he sees going up soon or something like that? And he goes to my buddy, he goes, Top Golf. And I guess my buddy's just like, yeah, Top Golf, why not? If you don't know Top Golf, it's kind of like this outdoor golfing experience. They might have an indoor one, I'm not sure, but they're kind of known for like a big outdoor expansion with you hit like from these bays, like it's multi-floored, and you just hit out into this big green, and there's big holes in the green where you can put the ball in for points. It's really fun. If you guys never been, if you guys don't have one near you, go try it out because it's so much fun. And he says, invest in Top Golf. And my buddy's like, why would I invest in Top Golf? Like, why do you think this is going to blow up? And I guess Top Golf was planning on partnering with this company that was programming chips into the ball to better provide tracking or something like that. If you don't know, the balls already have tracking in them. Like, when you hit it, you can see on the screen like where your ball's going. Like AI will generate where the ball's going and exactly like where you hit it and stuff like that. But I guess this new technology, they were partnering up with this company, and that company was I don't know, expected to make Top Golf a lot of money. Well, I mean, if you're taking financial advice from a guy at a bar from Myrtle Beach on a Tuesday night, you're probably not heading in the right direction. But I was like, that's a sick story. Let me take a look at it. And I really didn't do much research, and keep in mind, I didn't put a lot of money into it. Like, I'm not gonna take $5,000, $6,000 and put it into like a random stock I don't know anything about. I know Top Golf, but like their financial history and stuff like that, I don't know much about it. But I was like, why not? And so I went on Robinhood to check out how it was doing. Now, keep in mind, I invested this money back in like August of 2023, and I probably put like, I can't remember exactly, 150, 200 bucks into it. So not a lot of money. It was like really just kind of like play money, see like where it went, like just taking this guy's word and see if he was like talking out of his ass or if he was like being real. Like, this money, it's gonna blow up. Like, put money into Top Golf now. And so that's exactly what I did. I'm like, why not? Like, worst that happens, I'm out 200, and it's not even like it was like important to me. What are you doing? I can't believe that I just experienced that in 2024. Stop jump shotting with a striker. I can't believe I hit that shot. Like, somebody recruit me. Dude, this guy with the striker, I'm about to leave. So I took that money, I took a bit of money and I put it into the market, and I'm like, all right, well, let's just see how it does. And I checked on it yesterday or 2 days ago, I forgot what it was. That $200, believe it or not, like, honestly, I lost like 20, 30 bucks or whatever it was. I think it was down like 15% since I like put money in. So I guess that just goes to shows, if you're planning on like taking financial advice from a random guy at a bar in Myrtle Beach, I'd hold off on that, you know. Dude, like, what is this guy doing? He just like keeps going to like a corner and crouching. I could have sworn that was the guy that had the striker. I could have sworn. But when push comes to shove, get a financial advisor. Do your due diligence, do research before you put money into the market. And luckily, I was only a couple bucks I lost. So yeah, be smart with your money, and you know, don't be stupid, I guess.